Okay. Hi.
So
I just walked in the door. Sorry, go ahead.
and this no.
Who's interviewing who? I just, you gotta tell me to just fall back sometimes.
Because she just came in, and I just want to give her the.
I'm excited.
Ta-da!
See, that was a rational reason to be that excited. This is my first cover. Oh my god, I love it so much. Thank you. I can't. I don't know how. I have zero chill. None whatsoever. This is so cool, guys. This is my first ever cover. I'm so honored. I really am. Look at this guy. He's a star. He's a star, darling. If Stevie Wonder says you're a star, you're an effing star.
You look great.
Thank you.
You are a star.
You do look like a star. There's more.
That's my favorite photo. I love this.
You know that was a test photo? Isn't that funny? This was
Really? A test photo?
Drink?
Oh my god.
What's that? Oh yeah, water would be great. Thank you.
What's your favorite water? The watermelon?
Yeah, that delicious. Yep, Waterloo, right?
Waterloo.
Yeah.
Waterloo.
Waterloo. I was just thinking that. Waterloo. I don't know any other lyric.
Yeah. No.
Is it really Waterloo? Is that
Yes, Waterloo.
It is.
ABBA.
Waterloo.
Watermelon still water.
By ABBA. Yep. So this photo right here was a test shot.
Okay.
And I was like, I like it enough to be what the whole shoot is. And so we were like, great, that's it.
That's the beauty
She's
beauty
good.
shot. That's a beauty shot. That's a fashion shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the editorial fashion shot.
Yes. She is a model too.
Oh.
A singer, a model, an actress. Oh,
I like the way you say model.
You are
Model.
a model, top model.
She's a model.
Come on, get up.
Oh, okay. Well,
Look at this.
Hello.
Look at the body. I'm sorry,
Clit.
but
this is the craziest interview ever.
I'm obsessed.
Thank you.
I am.
I feel the same way. It's mutual. Really.
She's gonna be my trainer because I have done no gym, nothing for a year nearly. This is terrible.
She
I've
had
never been this
because
way.
she's been working her butt off on my project. That's why.
I do, but she
She
deserves
work hard.
It. You do
Thank
too.
you.
You do too.
I do work hard.
Yes, she's in a rush today because she's finishing shooting her movie.
Yes, that's right.
Tell me about that movie.
Yes, we're shooting LA Grit. This is day 20 or day 19. I think it's a 20-day shoot.
Okay.
Maybe 1 or 2 extra days
Yeah.
for pickups. You know how it goes. So today is the picture wrap for Link, my husband. We're shooting with Linda Pearl. Linda Pearl. I know. I'm a huge fan too. My parents. She rapped. Already, she's in Indiana, but she has a concert in Indianapolis, and my parents are going tonight, which is.
Pearl. Wow, you know what?
I'm,
Linda, the actress, yeah, she's open right now. She's been around a while.
and she looks so good. Like,
She was a Christian Scientist. She with the Christian Science.
what is she really?
She used to be. I don't know if she is now.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
And then Patrick Duffy too, right? And now they're like,
that rings a bell.
right? Yeah, Patrick Duffy and Tyrese Gibson.
Tyrese,
Sweet
yeah.
lady, would you
sing.
be my sweet love for a lifetime? So I'm gonna meet him on set for the first time today because none of my scenes were with him. So as a recording artist, obviously I'm recording artist and actress. I'm excited to meet someone like Tyrese because
Yes, he's a good actor and singer.
I mean the huge franchises, Transformers, Baby Boy. Fast and Furious.
Movie star.
Huge.
Yes.
He's a movie star.
You're blessed.
Very blessed. I'm so grateful.
And her husband, Link Hand.
Yeah. And Link's
Link.
picture wrapping tonight.
He's a
so I'm
great
coming to
actor.
support. Yes.
And I had to put him on the cover of the magazine. So shout out to Link Hand, the husband of Victoria.
He's a star.
He's a star. He played with Harrison Ford. I watched the movie
Yes.
42.
Every time I'm on
awesome.
set, or I hear somebody, or I talk to somebody who was on set with him, they can't stop talking about his work. Max Martini, if Max Martini's in this, he's fantastic. He's the male lead in LA Grit. In fact, his name's Grit.
LA Grit.
Yeah.
LA Grit and
True Grit.
I have to talk to you about this one. Woman of True Grit.
Women of True Grit. I knew it. What a perfect segue.
I don't know if you know, it's Woman History Month. March.
It is.
Happy Women's History Month and happy International Women's Day, March 8th, right?
Yes, that's right.
And she's shooting a movie called LA Grits.
By coincidence.
And she's part of the foundation of Eddie Hand. Sorry, Eddie. Edie Hand. Sorry. Edie Hand. Amazing woman, a strong woman. Like, I love this woman.
Yes.
She's
Speaking
very
of strong
strong
women.
and she has this VIP Club sisterhood.
That's right. She does. She does. Strong women. She has a magical way of cultivating strong women who have great stories. She's a great storyteller in general, right?
Yes.
Edie is. And she's been a monumental piece of the recent development of my career also. You know,
Yes.
the True Grit song was based on this book. That was for this book. And Movement, which ended up being a vignette on ABC Alabama, interviewing different women that were also interviewed in the book, so they can share their stories and the light they found in their dark places to inspire listeners and viewers all around.
Yes, and especially women. She's an advocate for women, and I love that. But also, I read that her mother is the sister of the mother of Elvis Presley.
Yes, Elvis Presley's mother and Edie's mother are sisters. I believe that's right. Yeah. So Link's grandmother is buried at Graceland. Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that crazy?
Link
is your husband.
That Link is my husband. I
And
know.
this
I'm
is
very lucky.
Mother,
He's
husband,
gorgeous.
Husband
Yes.
of Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
Victoria, she's the wife. and they link to a Edie linked to a superstar, so
All connected. All connected.
everything is connected.
It sure is.
It's beautiful. I love that.
I do too. It's
I
a
love
very
it.
small world. It feels like it keeps getting smaller and smaller.
It is.
That
it
I
is.
keep getting bigger and
It is.
bigger.
So how did we meet this woman? We have to talk about Michael B. Sutton, The Sound of LA. How did you come up? Because she's the one.
Question. Yes. I was going to
That
ask
made
you
that
guys
happen.
the same thing, right? So I know that Edie called Link, her son, my husband,
Yes.
and was expressing how she wanted to introduce me to Michael.
Yes.
And she hadn't met you yet.
No.
And I was like, that's a great idea. That sounds like a great fit. Let's we'll just set up a meeting. And it was just right off the bat, we knew. I was just like, this is my team. These people, it felt instantly like family.
Thank you.
Yes. And obviously, I'm just really grateful that you guys wanted to
Pump up your life.
pump up my life. All the women in the world, pump up joy. Is that a Spice Girls song? If it's not, it should be.
Yes, it's for peace.
Okay.
But Michael B. Sutton and Edie,
Yeah.
they met when they used to work for Pat Boone label.
Pat
Pat
Boone.
Boone, another big name, Elvis Presley, now Pat Boone.
Yeah.
Legends. We're surrounded by
Huge.
legends. Michael
Yeah.
B. Sutton, of course, discovered by Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
And he
Huge
produced songs for
talent.
Michael Jackson and so on.
So now with Smokey Robinson, some of the
Smokey
greatest
Robinson,
that we will ever know in our lifetime. So I'm beyond grateful and honored to be a part of this with you guys.
Thank you. Thank
LA
you. Thank
Sound.
you. And we believe.
Thankfully.
You believe. If you believe, we believe. We all believe.
I believe,
It's
yes.
all about believing.
You gotta
Let's start
believe.
believing.
Yeah, you can't just you gotta want it, right? Because a lot
Yes.
of people want to be a singer, but they don't want to do their exercises. Well, you know,
Yes.
you can't just like want something and then not do anything about it. Or you can, but then don't get mad if nothing's happening for you. You gotta work hard. I don't expect anybody else to work as hard on my career as I do. Not my label, not anybody, you know? 'Cause-
That's mindset.
yeah, it's a mindset.
It's a mindset. That's a question I want to ask you about because it's very important, mental health and wellness. Because when somebody has success, it doesn't come from nowhere. The person always has to work in himself.
Right.
So what's your top tips for that?
Well, I think if you want the world around you to change, you have to change yourself first.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
Right. Remember that. Know that. I love that.
Yeah, it's
that is
true.
so true.
It is, and just get clarity. Get what do you want? You know, it was easy for me to know what I wanted early on. I just wanted to sing, and then my career just started dominoing into what it became. And then when I started trying really hard and I tried to control it,
Yes.
then nothing happened at all, because that's just not how it works. You have to do the work, want it, be free flowing and willing to adjust to however you need to adjust,
Yes.
and allow it to come to you, because these things, I could not have just woke up one day and said, I hope that Michael from The Sound of LA calls me. I didn't know him. But what I did do was get centered in on myself and got clarity on what I wanted and what I needed in my life that was different from what I had before. And then you guys just called me. I mean, I was praying about it. The next day you guys called me.
Prayers.
Pray.
You have to
Prayer
pray,
works.
believe in God.
Yes.
Because if something doesn't happen, it's God's protection.
Yes, absolutely.
It's because God protected you from other people coming to your life, and instead of
Or-
enhance it,
Yeah, exactly.
they destroy it. Some people are there enough to destroy, and
Girl,
some are.
I got stories. I am not spilling that tea today, but I have
Some
stories.
tea.
Yeah.
No, we don't like
Part
no tea.
2. We're naming names. What? Clickbait.
This is negative frequency. This is low frequency, and we don't
Don't
about
need
that
it.
in popular magazine. We
Don't need it.
We don't
Yeah.
do gossip. We don't
Yeah.
do. We elevate people. We pop
We
up the
elevate,
line.
but that's the point, is
Yes.
that so you have to go through that kind of contrast and go the people and have teams and whatever the case may be for you specifically, a boss, a friend, a parent, whatever it is that's makes you very aware of what you don't want, so that you become more aware of what you do want.
Yes, yes.
That's all.
She's a great singer. She's a great actress. She's beautiful, and she has a brain.
Thank you.
Don't forget that. She's very intelligent, and I love that. I love talking with intelligent
Me too.
women. Yes. It's,
It will surprise you sometimes. You never know, right? we might come out with some deep, yeah.
yes. Oh, I love that. We'll talk soon about, because she's very interested, like me, in numerology
Oh yes.
and frequencies. Because
Hugely.
everything that's around us has frequencies. People, plants.
I mean, literally everything is
has
frequency.
Everything is frequency.
Yeah, frequency is essentially just sound that you can't hear. It's resonance, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Everything's
you told me
energy.
about your dad is working on a machine that picked up frequency, right?
Yeah. Did I bring my bag in here? I'm gonna show you. I just opened this right before I got here. Oh, what?
You want to show the machine?
Yeah.
And,
Sorry, I got my protein. Link's agent made me this bag, and I love her so much for it. Okay, so this is a new one. Okay, so here's a photonic biomodulator. I can't believe I just happened to have. I just opened this today. I don't want to break anything. So this is set right here to 528 frequency, and the duty is at 50%. There are 2 speakers here. This goes, just set it on your body, and the resonance literally goes
I can
direct.
hear the sound.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is what 528 sounds like, and it just goes right into your body, and it got me off of antibiotics. I was getting sick a lot, and I started using this device that my dad made, and I don't need it anymore at all. I don't need any medication. Antibiotics weren't even really working.
No, it's all about sound. And when I have a migraine, I listen to the frequency for the migraine. When I twist my ankle,
Oh,
no, seriously, it worked.
No one
And I
wants
listen
that.
to the frequency for the twist ankle. I don't remember the number, which one it was, but it did work.
a lot of
In
people
about
use
2 or 3 days, I was fine.
117 or 2, yeah, right?
It was about the numbers, and there's the one, the headache, it was 4 hertz and 7 hertz. It's very, 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 very
People-
low,
yes.
and it helps for the brain.
It does, yes.
Anxiety.
It's
and,
a different type of hurt. That's a different frequency. But a lot of people assume that the higher the frequency, the better. Not true.
No. Each number is a frequency. I did an article
Misconception.
about that. I think it
Oh,
was
you
on,
did?
I think it was on
Was it
Link,
on links? Good thing we bought a bunch of
on I Love.
Oh, look at all those pictures. Okay, this is my first time seeing mine or links, so I'm really excited about it.
Let me see.
Those are great shots. I forgot he did those.
No, that's
I know all the Solfeggio frequency by heart.
just, you know the solfeggio. Tell us about the solfeggio. People want to know.
Oh,
People want to know.
oh,
Tell
well,
them.
this is kind of a rabbit hole. Are we
Oh,
going down
yes,
this road?
I love it.
Okay. I know you love it. Are you guys ready to hear about this?
But
It's
that
kind
would
of a lot.
help them. They would help
I
them.
didn't know until I knew. So I didn't know anything about solfeggio frequencies until my dad created this. My dad's been working in this field for many, many years. He created what the government uses to purify large bodies of water without using chemicals, right? So protecting us from radiation and chemical warfare. And so he started working with infrared lights early on. And the infrared lights brought him to the solfeggio frequencies. And the solfeggio frequencies, we made this up. I was like, what if, now hear me out, we put a speaker on this and the sound, and I didn't know it was going to happen, but my brain's exploding. I mean, it's incredible. So there's different frequencies for different things. 528 is the one that I resonate at the most, that I like using the most. It's connecting with the angels. It's miracles. 432 is for creativity, for your voice. The earth spins at 432 hertz. It's the sound of creation. It's spectacular, and they do work. They really do. I think I could be wrong about this, but those are the ones I use the most. But 117, I think, is the one that people usually use for pain. Okay. And then there's 963, which is
anxiety. No?
It does what, like, I think it's like 820 something does, but more. It's connecting with your higher self, connecting with God, and your angels, and healing, cellular healing, and it opens up your intuitive glands, your third eye, pineal glands, and just helps to just realign everything all around. We have the 285.
The 285 is to lose weight.
Oh, is that what that?
285 burns fat.
Oh,
this is true.
Is it
when
true?
I want to lose weight,
I didn't know that. They left that all the way out.
It works. You have to listen to it before in a theta mode before you sleep. And as soon as you wake up, you listen to it. You do that for a month, you lose like 10-20 pounds.
I love it. But okay,
everything is frequency. I'm telling you.
So in this device, this is with speakers. Oh, will you give me my bag?
Oh, yes.
Yes. So there's this comes out. You can put in, he also makes these diodes that are medical grade infrared lights that you can't just go buy anywhere. Like there's obviously the ones on Amazon, etc.
If we want to buy the one from your dad, where do we go?
Photonic biomodulate, painlessbiomedical.com. Yeah. And then this is bright, but I put this on my throat before I sing. I'm telling you, it is like...
Your dad is a genius.
Actually, yeah.
What's his name?
Bob Plummer. Bob Plummer.
Mr. Bob Plummer.
Yep, Dr. Robert.
Well done.
Plummer.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Everybody's going to buy your machine because it will pump up their life.
He does, yeah. I mean, Pump Up Your Life magazine, and it pumps up your life in general.
Yeah, pump up. That's what we're about here.
Yeah.
Really.
No, I'm not just saying it because my dad created it. I'm saying it because I've never believed in anything like this in my life. I was on antibiotics every single month. I was getting sick all the time. And even at the last day of antibiotics, I was still having pain. And I don't now. And I'm not on antibiotics at all.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I love it.
It's exciting to rediscover this.
Yes. And would
technology.
Would you introduce some high vibrational frequency into your songs now? Now that you have that knowledge?
Yeah, let's turn everything to 432.
432.
That's right.
528.
528. Well, they did. Everything was at 432 before. Okay, well, this is a little bit of conspiracy theory, but like they say, like the greats, who's one of the old pianists, Beethoven, those people, all their music was at 432, and then after World War One and Hitler being out, everything changed to some random frequency. Yeah, 440.
440 is terrible.
Yeah, it's not a good frequency, and there is subtle and subliminal frequency changes. So that's one of the big reasons I got into music in the first place. Not consciously, but because the frequency of music absolutely healed me spiritually. And turns out it can heal you physically.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
It does. And in fact, there's actually been a study done. I think it was Harvard. I could be wrong about who did the study, but there's been a study done where it changes the sick cells in your body. It changes the shape and the color of the cells and reconnects them to your healthy cells, which is probably why I don't have to take antibiotics anymore. Wow.
And that's why some music is very dangerous to listen to, because there is some frequencies inside that destroys your cells.
That's crazy. See, I didn't even know that.
So whether your frequencies you listen to rejuvenate your cells, because there's also frequency to make your skin look younger.
That's true. We don't have
to it.
Yeah.
You listen to it before you sleep. I guarantee you wake up with a beautiful skin.
Oh,
yeah, you're like, whoa.
Say
Did I do a microdermabrasion?
Did she, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's frequencies.
People ask me, I don't want to say my age, but I said I listen to frequency, I drink a lot of water. The only thing I need to implement again is the gym.
Oh, working out, yeah. I have
You're
to
going to be
work
my
out.
personal trainer.
I got you. I will work out with you every day. It's my therapy. So in the morning, that's my cup of coffee. I get up.
What is your routine? But then what gym? What is it that you do to have this perfect body?
Oh my God, you're so
Please, we want to know.
I love you so much. I mean, I'm biased, but
no, she does. She does.
I do.
I'm being
you're
objective.
so sweet.
I'm being
Thank
objective
you.
here.
Okay. Well, I wake up. My husband, that helps a lot. He wakes up early, goes to the gym, does his cardio, comes home, wakes me up. And then we both go back to the gym and we do strength training.
At 4 o'clock in the morning.
He does it at 4 o'clock in the morning. I used to do that. I can't hang. Like, I'm tired by 3 o'clock and I will just overdose on caffeine and just I can't. I need to sleep a little more. So I get up at 8, which is still, I mean, yeah, it's not bad, right? So and I get up at 8, we start training at 9, and having a gym partner has helped me so much. But now, even, when Link's gone on set, working, acting on whatever he's working on, it's just become a part of my life now. It's just, I wake up, I just go right to the gym. Take the willpower out of it. So you just know it's the morning. This is the time I get up and go to the gym. If you don't have if that's just what you do, then it becomes much easier. And then I get stiff. I get really stiff if I don't go to the gym.
You don't feel good.
I don't feel good, and I don't look good, but I really don't feel good more than
mentally.
Mentally, but physically. I mean, I get stiff, right? Like my body starts aching.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I gotta keep moving.
It's craving for your movement, because you get used to it.
Yeah, I guess so. You get used to it.
The body has a memory too.
It does, yes.
So it's like, hello,
yeah,
move me like you used to. What are you doing?
Absolutely.
I don't understand what's going on here. I bet it talk to us.
Right? And the gym part for me is easy now. Now that's easy. The part that was a little bit more of a struggle was dieting. I love snacks. I love them so much.
I love my chocolate.
I love chocolate. No, I'm like the worst. I like super processed, super fruity stuff. Like fruit roll-ups. I'll eat the whole box before I get to my car.
Well, enjoy it before you get to menopause, because after that, no sugar.
But that's the point, is you can do that when you go to the gym every day, and then that and meal prep. Meal prep helps. I think that's what the trick is. Take the willpower out of the equation. So what am I going to eat today? You don't have to figure it out, because if I wait till I'm hungry, I'm going to not make the best decisions.
Fridays.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Don't go y'all have gone grocery shopping hungry. It doesn't look good.
That's a good advice. Don't
grocery shop hungry. That's a terrible idea. I would know. So, that's my advice, is know what you're going to eat beforehand, because it takes, when you take the willpower out and you're not this is what I have in my fridge. I've already paid for this week. You don't have to pay for meal prep either. You could prep on your Sunday. A lot of people take a Sunday and we'll just cook
and prepare
everything. We've just gotten so busy that, you know,
you don't have time to cook every day.
don't have time.
I understand. I do that too.
Yeah, so, but you can buy meal preps at, honestly, less than you probably spend at the grocery store.
Yes.
Truthfully.
But it's good to prepare yourself because we talked about frequency before.
You're right.
When you cook yourself, you cook with love. But the person who serves you the food, you don't know if he did cook with love.
You're right.
You don't know the frequency he's going to put on your food. So
Abraham has great,
I like restaurants,
high.
I like eating out and everything,
do too.
but I prefer to eat my own food.
Right.
Because I prepare it, I
You're
put
right.
the love into
You're
it.
right. That's a
my
real
food.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, my mom was just in town by happenstance, which was so cool because she got to come on set and watch me perform, which is,
That's nice. Yeah.
how often do you get to have your parents on set? Yeah, never is the answer to that.
Never.
Never. It never happened. This was like a once in a lifetime opportunity. They happened to have already bought the tickets, but I'm like, Mom, hey, can you make me a coffee? And I'm like, I instantly turn into like a little kid when my mom's around. And she's like, I make it the same way that you make it. And I'm telling you,
Love.
no, it's
Love.
even if she puts the exact same amount as me, I swear it tastes better when she does it. It's the love. It's
Yes, the love. The
real.
mom when they cook for their children,
right.
they cook with love.
With
so
love.
that's, we always say that, oh, it's my mom. I love my mom cooking. I love my mom. She doesn't cook different than somebody else. The only difference is the love.
The
She does
love.
it with love. Love.
Yeah, that's a real thing. I completely just recently rediscovered that. It's a real thing when someone's like, I made this with love. You're like, oh, I can taste it. It's delicious.
Yes. And if it's not good, I cook it
Meditate and
with
then
hate. You have the experience of the rice. You know the Japanese scientist, I don't remember his name, what's his name? Anyways, he did an experiment about the rice experiment.
Oh,
So
I don't know it.
there's 2 bowls of rice, same rice, cooked at the same temperature. On one bowl of rice, he said to the people, tell him how much you love this rice. You love it. It's a beautiful rice. Just compliment, really, beautiful
Right.
words. And on the other side, there was the other bowl of rice, and he said, tell him how much you hate him, how much you hate this rice. He's not good. He won't go anywhere in life. And
This rice is going nowhere in life. Stupid rice.
And 1 week later, you can at home do the experience. You can do the experiment
Yourself, right.
Yourself,
Yeah.
and the one where the words was not good, really negative words, it become rotten, black, rotten.
Really?
And the other rice, it was whiter than the white of the rice.
No way! That's crazy. They
Yeah.
did the same experiment with water. You saw that, right?
Yeah, the water
And
experience.
when you said the kind words, because this is what we've been talking about this whole time.
Speak to the water.
Is the resonance. It's not even the sounds that you're making out of your mouth, it's the intention behind the sounds that you're making. And most of the time, the words that we say have baggage, good or bad, right? There's a weight to those words. So when you say the negative words, there's negative resonance coming out of you, and that physically affects the rice, the water, whatever you're experimenting with. Same thing, vice versa, with love. There's a loving resonance. It's going to make the water, frozen water, crystallized water, more beautiful patterns, sacred geometry. And when you say the bad things, it just looks crazy.
Voilà.
So it matters what you say. It matters what you think.
Oh yes.
Pay attention to how you
Feed
feel.
your soul
Feed your soul,
well.
babe.
Feed your soul well.
That's it.
Inner thoughts, talk to yourself very well, because even for yourself, for your organs, they hear everything. So if you talk negatively, they won't like it, and they will rot.
True. I heard something so interesting the other day. It was somebody was talking about how to all of the cells in your body, you are essentially like, I'm not saying God, but you're like the God to your body, right? So it listens to what you tell it.
Yes.
So if you're if you feel sick and you look sick and you keep talking and telling the story about how you're sick, guess what's gonna happen? You're not gonna get better. I don't know how else to say this.
Wise, very wise.
Yeah,
it's true.
It is true. And if you know, I'm not saying, if you're sick not to go to the doctor. There's a place for Western medicine. Of course there is.
Yes.
But
words are spelled.
But
we spell words. We cast spells on ourselves. Words. We're spelling words.
This is not how I was expecting this interview to go. But I really like the rabbit hole we chose to go down.
I love.
Me
That's
too.
what people love.
I know.
You want to learn something.
Yeah. Well, because it's something that's so. I'm excited about it because it's something I keep discovering and I just keep learning more about it, and then I put it to the test. Don't take our word for it. Try it.
Try it.
Try it for yourself. Test us. Test the universe. Test God.
Even you
Don't test. You know what I mean.
No.
Don't take that out of context.
Don't test God.
Yeah. Don't take that out of
God test
You
us.
guys, God test us. I'm pretty sure there's a very specific verse in the Bible that says not to test God.
No.
That's not how I wanted to go down that road. You know what I mean. We'll just snip.
Cut. Edit.
Cut. That's not what I meant. My words are gonna get twisted and used against me. I know how this goes. Oh boy, here we go.
I was just thinking about something you said about the machine. It just came in my mind. You know plants?
Yeah.
There's a machine now. You plug the machine to the plants and they sing.
It's a lie detector. Wait,
They sing. They have a sound. Each plant have a sound.
They do.
Mushrooms and I've seen cactus.
Well, yes. Well, we know that everything is resonation, right? Mm-hmm. Everything resonates. And so all resonation is sound, only our ears can hear a very specific spectrum of sound.
Yes.
So even if we can't hear it, that doesn't mean it's not resonating. It absolutely is resonating.
Yes.
Right? And I just saw this whole study on exactly what you're talking about. Where they hooked a light. They were testing things that they're going to trim plant. They put that device on it, and it started screaming. Essentially, like it knew that it was going to be, and it was like, stop it. And
it's alive.
What are the vegetarians going to do? Don't tell the vegetarians; they'll die.
Well, I'm vegan.
Oh no. The plants have, to further that, they favor their own kin. So there was a study done where they marked trees that were going to be cut down. Mm-hmm. Those trees knew what was going to happen, started to give its own nutrients to the trees around it through the underground system of its roots. Mm-hmm. Which is interesting enough on its own. The really interesting part was that it was giving its nutrient, it would favor its own kin. Yeah. So the seeds, the trees that grew up around that tree, that came from that tree, it would give more nutrients to because it's its child, right? Wow. And I'm just, plants are sentimental like that?
Yes.
I think we all knew that, right, as children?
Yes. Yeah, we forget after. We forget.
Then we get logicked out of things.
Yes. It reminds me of a story. My dad, we had this garden, and there were two trees, cherries with a male and a female.
You have to have male and female, right?
Yeah.
For them to survive.
He had male and female, and he had to cut the male or the female. I don't remember which one. The next year we had no cherries from the other tree. Because we killed his companion.
Oh
really.
No!
My dad didn't realize that, but he had to cut it for some reason.
Same thing
I
with
don't
apples.
remember.
Apple trees, yeah.
Yeah, and then he planted another tree.
Yeah, and it was fine, it flourished, huh?
And then a year later it flourished and we had lots of cherries.
Unbelievable! I love.
Yes,
okay, that's cool. It just is a testament to the fact that everything is resonance and everything feels everything. So I guess the bottom line is just have good intentions and behave in a way that you would behave if no one was watching, and do the right thing when no one's paying attention, and you're not gonna have a whole lot of drama or issues in your life.
And bless everything you do. I'm really strong believer in God. and I always bless everything before I eat. I bless
Me
my
too.
food before I go out. I
Gratitude.
bless gratitude, and I bless. And I said, because of you, God,
Yes.
Allah, because I'm Muslim.
Yes.
And I always bless everything. Like you said, the plants. Maybe the person who cut the plant, he didn't bless the plant before, so the plant got scared.
Could
But
be.
if we bless the plant,
It could be. Yeah,
maybe that's
everything's
why we have to
intention.
bless our food before we eat, because
That's true. Well,
So
I
the
think
blood won't be
for
scared.
more than one reason, right? I think one, just giving the glory to God, right?
Yes.
Thank
To say
God that I
thank you,
have
to be
food.
grateful, yeah.
And then two, the act of being gratitude,
Yeah.
being in gratitude, I mean, is it changes your vibration. It's one. Gratitude is
another
the
vibration
second to
is high.
highest.
Yeah.
It's the same as love.
The first
The
one is
highest vibration.
authenticity. The second one is love. The third one is gratitude for the level of frequencies. The highest one is authenticity, the truth. That's the highest one.
I thought love was the highest
No,
one.
love is after.
Oh,
The
see,
truth.
learning
truth,
new stuff.
The truth will set you free.
The truth will set you free. I love it.
I
That's
love it. I
brilliant.
love it. So we're here with Victoria René. I am Anissa, founder of Pump It Up magazine, and I'm interviewing this beautiful lady because we're celebrating Women History Month. And she has beautiful music. Oh, you're gonna hear her sing a
am I gonna sing?
cappella.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, the first song I heard is the cover song. I heard the cover song "All I Want for Christmas" by Mariah Carey.
Oh,
And I was like,
that.
oh, wow.
Really?
She sings better than Mariah Carey.
Oh my God!
I'm tired of listening to Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. And, and then I listened to your version. Your voice is so powerful and really, it is really, she has a voice. She sings opera too. I've seen that video on YouTube.
You
With
did?
your with your blue dress.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
you with the chorale.
I mean, I do, but I didn't know that you knew about. What, I did. I have that on
Oh,
YouTube.
I did my digging. I did my
She did her
research.
research. Yeah, they don't just take anybody over the sound of LA.
No, really, you see,
Thank you.
All I Want for Christmas is beautiful. And then I listened to a better tomorrow. No, I listened to last time. And I remember Link, your husband, he said, Anissa, listen at 2 minutes 40. I said, I listen. Then the song arrived at 2 minutes 32. I remember.
Yeah, she remembers the exact time.
The
I love
voice.
that.
I don't do it.
The part, yeah.
Ah, please do it.
Oh, you may do it. Full, okay. That one, right? For at the end of last time. It's
you
higher
mean
than
like
that.
It's much higher, but this
Yeah.
is good. This is great.
Yeah.
You can listen to the song Last Time by Victoria René. And go at 2 minutes 30. I'm telling you, you're going to be shocked.
Right? I'm like, now I want to find what the actual key is. I'm like, where is it? Because it sounds like it's. That song is so fun to sing.
On the description. I'll put the link on the description. You will,
You know what would be
see.
fun? I want to hear other people do that. Right?
Yeah, let's do that. Yes, of course.
That'd be fun.
Who can hit that note?
Yeah,
That will
do
be the
it.
challenge of the week.
It might not be as hard as you think. Maybe just throw some out there. We'll repost it. Finger guns.
Yes,
Challenge accepted.
Yes, hashtag.
Hashtag.
Vocal challenge.
Vocal challenge, yeah. Right.
And that's it, the other song that I love. That's why you get you associate your songs with women of true grit. This one. Better tomorrow. Better to tell me about that song, by the way. People need to know because hello.
CNN.
It's been featured on CNN for the commercial, the Rolex.
Yes, it's the promo song for the Call to Earth on CNN, sponsored by Rolex.
Yes.
And that song was the child of a project that I was doing, and sometimes in this industry, things that are promised to you or whatever the case may be, sometimes it's spectacular and sometimes they fall through. And sometimes they fall through and you're just like, ow, that hurts. And something falls through and it's for something better. And this was one of those cases. So I wrote this song with my friend LV. She's a very talented singer-songwriter. And we just sat down, we were just talking, and then all of a sudden, really, A Better Tomorrow just kind of regurgitated out of our mouths. It just sort of happened, and it just felt really good. And a lot of times when I'm learning a song, you know, and I'm going over and I'm rehearsing it in my head before we go into the booth and cut it for real, right? And I knew this song was special to me because I loved rehearsing it.
Yes, and you had a special message.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like singing songs where I'm not just singing to be singing. I'm saying something, and I want you to hear what I have to say because it's not just lip service, it's real. And the truth is, we do need to be kinder to each other, right? I mean, it's in so many ancient teachings, Christianity, all of it. The golden rule, right? It's do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We were just talking about doing the right thing when no one's looking.
And the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, just be a nice person. And if you wouldn't want something done to you, then maybe don't do that. If someone's not there and people are talking about them in a not positive light, bow out.
Yes.
Don't don't need to fit in that bad.
Yes.
You
because
know?
the next person, it will be you.
Yeah. Well, first of all, yeah, 100%. And secondly, it's not a good vibration.
No,
you know?
Always the lowest,
yeah.
And sleep and all this. Yeah.
No, you don't want that.
No.
And so just, if they're not there, I'm always the person I have zero tolerance for bullying. I will snap at my own friends for it. I don't like that. I'm not okay with it at any capacity. I don't care how close we are.
No.
No
You don't want to be
no
around
bullying.
this energy.
No, I don't want any part of it.
Yes.
I don't want you to do it in front of me, honestly.
Exactly. Plus, it makes you look old. It really.
Yeah. Oh, really? Physically, probably, yeah, right?
It really gives you wrinkles.
Resonance, am I right?
So don't be around people
Don't
who
do
gossip
that.
because you're gonna get old before you age.
It doesn't feel good, though, either, right?
No,
it doesn't feel
the body
good.
doesn't like it.
Doesn't like my heart.
So it
doesn't like
dries-
it. My soul
dries-
doesn't like it.
It dries the body. And
It does.
No water means dry skin
It dries
and
your
wrinkle.
body? Wait, so talking negatively about a person dehydrates you?
It dries you. It takes out of you the life of you. So
Oh,
when you're
crazy.
around that, you leave. You and me, I go to the
Don't
room.
need it. Nope.
Nope.
Well, and it just doesn't feel good. Like, also, people are where they are, you know, and just because they might not be up to standards with who you think that people should be at that time doesn't mean that they're bad, right? Because
You have to have
if a little
compassion,
kid, if a little baby toddler was walking around and they fall down and you don't look at the toddler and say, get up, dummy. No, you're like, this is where they are in their development. They're not always going to be here. That's where they are right now, and they'll figure it out. They're not bad. They're not stupid because they fell down. That's just where they are.
And
at
parents
that
should
point.
continue to do that in a later age, but they stop doing that.
Yeah.
When we fall, the parents should say, "Oh, get up," and this, reassure us. But
You sure is? Yeah, I was
some
never...
parents, they forget about it.
Yeah.
They think, "Oh, it's not your kid anymore. I can say dummy." It's okay.
Okay, there's also that.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to brag, but I was like very sure-footed as a child. Like my mom always was like, you never wet the bed and you never fell down. And I was like, yeah, you know.
God has willed it.
Thank you.
He made me this way.
Thank you. But I do walk with my feet out like this. I have to consciously like keep my feet forward.
Like
when I
a ballerina?
walk. Yeah, I gotta turn out. Or like chihuahuas. You ever notice they always have their feet?
Chihuahuas, they're cute.
They're so cute. They're cute. I have a husky. I love huskies. They're people. They're 100%. He will have a conversation with you. If you're like, Lex, do you need to go out? He's like, Mer. I'll be like, yeah, you know. You're like,
whatever.
yeah. You're like, he's like, hey man, do you want turkey recipe? We get farmer's dog food. You know that's real food. Mm-hmm. And we're like, do you want turkey? You want fish? Where you at? And he's like, like he'll acknowledge the one he's a person. I'm telling you, my husky. Oh, it's crazy. You
He's
wouldn't
like a
believe
child.
me. He is. He's like having a toddler.
Yeah,
Like
a child.
A very intelligent toddler who can't. He speaks English. He listens in English, but he can't. He tries to make words. It's so funny.
Wow.
He does.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, he's great. Anyway.
So thank you so much, Victoria.
Of course.
For people who are watching us right now, can you tell us where we can know more about you and what you do, listen to your music and everything that you do, really?
Absolutely.
Where? How?
Across all platforms, Victoria René Hand. VictoriaRenéHand.com is my website. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Victoria René Hand. Hand like the appendage. H-A-N-D. And Renee is R-E-N-E-E.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Mwah.
She's a great woman. She's in a cover of March Women's Edition. Remember that.
So excited.
Beautiful story. And we support women and we also support Edie Graham.
Edie Graham.
Edie Hand. Sorry, Edie. I don't know why I
Eddie. We should call her Eddie from now on.
Eddie is Edie. I'm so sorry, Edie. I love you so much. I love everything
you,
that you do.
Me too, especially your son. You did that one very well.
The son is her husband.
Yeah, just to specify.
So tune in, popitupmagazine.com, also the official radio station. Her song is playing every day in the playlist. KPIUradio.com.
Yay! Yeah, it's so exciting. Okay, that's my first of hearing about that. Yes!
So
what a great day. Bye, guys.
Pop It Up Magazine.
Pop it up.